When I was figuring out who we were trying to serve, I was seeing what women thought was aspirational when it comes to hair. It's always been about really long routines, like getting rid of frizz. Whereas for me, I'm like, let's make frizz cool, because that's what she thinks is cool too. My name's Maeva and I'm the founder of BREAD Beauty Supply. I was born in Perth, Western Australia. It's a very small city. My mum had an African hair braiding salon, one of the first in the whole of Australia. I would spend weekends after school helping my mum braid hair, answer phones. I was very lucky to have two immigrant parents. That really gave me a much broader perspective on life. In Perth, there is a specific ideal of beauty, kind of beach blonde babe that I wasn't. I was pretty much the only Black person in my school. There was this real sense of not wanting to be different. Growing up, I always chemically straightened my hair, and I started when I was 6 or 7. My mum would do it for me. I remember in my sort of mid-20s thinking about the products that I put on my scalp and that I should probably stop doing this every 3 to 6 months. I decided to go back to my natural texture. So many women were going through this exact same transition process. That was kind of the origins of BREAD. I've always been intent on helping people whose voices aren't being heard. I knew that there was an opportunity to create this brand that just would be clean and would hero Australian ingredients and that would just be really simple. Sephora Accelerator was one of the most game-changing experiences of my life. Every year they choose a group of female founders to come and be a part of the boot camp, and then they mentor you. And Sephora was so invested in it from the very beginning. You cover so many different aspects of your business. The first time that I did walk into a Sephora store and see BREAD on the shelf, it was incredibly surreal. I can't believe this has actually happened. It was just something that I really worked so hard for, and to see it come to life was incredibly overwhelming. The whole reason that I started this brand was because I could see the beauty industry needed to be more diverse. We needed better brand experiences for women of colour, and I see a much bigger future for them to be the ones making the decisions. I think anything is possible. I think in those moments where you don't think you're good enough to do something, you can really forget who you are. Ultimately, it is going to come together in the way that it's supposed to.